Many people dream of becoming successful. They start one skill today, another tomorrow, and something different the next week. They believe doing many things at once will help them succeed faster. But instead of mastering one path, they become average at many. A wise monk once said, "A river cuts through rock not because it is powerful, but because it keeps flowing in one direction." True excellence does not come from doing everything. It comes from giving your full attention to what matters most. In today's story, a young man who constantly changes his goals meets an old arrow maker whose lifelong dedication teaches him the true meaning of focus. Listen carefully, because your greatest success may begin the moment you stop chasing everything. A young man named Kiran dreamed of becoming successful. One month he wanted to be a merchant, the next a painter, and later a blacksmith. Whenever he saw someone successful, he wanted to follow the same path. Although he worked hard, he never stayed with one skill long enough to master it. Every new opportunity distracted him from the last. Confused and frustrated, Kiran visited a wise monk and asked, "Master, why do I work so hard but never become excellent at anything?" Instead of answering, the monk took Kiran to an old arrow maker who had spent more than 40 years crafting arrows. The old craftsman carefully selected a piece of wood, slowly shaped it, straightened the shaft, polished every surface, and attached each feather with great care. Kiran watched patiently but became impatient. He asked, "Why spend so much time on just one arrow?" The arrow maker smiled and replied, "Because every arrow carries my name. If I rush one, I dishonor all my years of practice." The monk then asked Kiran to look around the workshop. Hundreds of broken arrows lay in one corner. The monk explained, "These are not signs of failure. They are the lessons that helped him master his craft." The arrow maker added, "When I was young, I wanted to learn everything. But I realized that chasing many targets meant hitting none of them." He held up a finished arrow and said, "The arrow reaches its target because it flies in one direction without turning back." The monk looked at Kiran and said, "Your mind is like this arrow. Every time you change direction, you lose the progress you have already made." Kiran lowered his head. He realized he had spent years chasing every new opportunity instead of developing one valuable skill. The monk continued, "Talent may help someone begin, but focus and consistency are what lead to mastery." Inspired, Kiran chose one path and devoted himself to improving a little every day. He no longer compared himself with others or chased every new trend. Years later, people admired Kiran's success and believed he was naturally gifted. Only Kiran knew the truth: it was not talent that changed his life, but years of focused effort in one direction.